We're probably looking at right now at least 75 homes with moderate to severe damage from the tornado being on the ground.
And we begin the news tonight at 11 covering the aftermath of strong storms and tornadoes that ripped through central Indiana today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Max Lewis. We know at least 2 likely tornadoes that touched down today, and we have been getting a look at them from the videos that all of you at home have been sending us. And the damage they left behind is devastating. The system moved quickly, but the damage already been done, as you can see. Let's get over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Wright. He tracked the path of this entire storm system as it happened this afternoon. He joins us now with the latest. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, Max, it turned out to be a very active afternoon of weather here across central Indiana. We had warm, very humid air in place across central Indiana, and high temperatures were near 90 degrees this afternoon before the cold front came crashing in, and that led us to a number of counties, 18 counties under severe thunderstorm warnings. We had 10 counties go under tornado warnings over the course of this afternoon. Couple of damage reports out there for you. Funnel cloud reported up in Sheridan. In Comiskey, Indiana, Bourne had the roof blown off. We had homes damaged by tornadoes in New Whiteland, a tornado of I-69 and State Road 144. We also had a couple of reports of baseball-sized hail in Kirkland and in Spencer. On Live Guardian radar right now, we're nice and dry across central Indiana. Most of the showers and storms have moved on by. We saw gusty winds. Today had a peak wind gust here in the city at 49 miles per hour this afternoon. We saw highs near 90, then the cold front came through and things start cooling down, so temperatures are cooler than they were this time last night. We're at 72 in Kokomo, 74 in Muncie, 68 the current temperature in Columbus, and the humidity right around 60% across the area. In the forecast for tomorrow, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, some gusty winds coming in from the west, and a few scattered showers coming up tomorrow afternoon. In the 7-day forecast, you got more rain and a late week warm up on the way. Details coming up later in this newscast.
All right, Chris, we'll check back into you. Thank you. As we mentioned, we have been getting glimpses into what happened around the state through viewer video that all of you at home have sent us. We know multiple reports of tornadoes in Johnson County, including the Bargersville area. Multiple videos have come from Johnson County showing what appears to be tornadoes hitting multiple homes as well as apartment complexes. First responders have been doing search and rescue as well as clearing roads. Thousands of people are still without power tonight, and that could continue for multiple days. We also know the American Red Cross has opened a shelter at Greenwood Middle School. Well, CBS 4's Eric Graves went right to Johnson County after that storm blew through. He spoke with neighbors and heard from officials, thankful tonight that everyone made it out without injuries.
Earlier this evening, we heard from officials here at the Bargersville Community Fire Department. They have completed their first round of search and rescue and have no injuries to report. What they did find, more than 75 homes damaged by the 3-mile path this tornado took through Johnson County. Earlier this evening, I was in one of those impacted neighborhoods and talked to neighbors who barely made it to safety in time.
It's quite devastating, but thank God we're alive.
Yeah, just a bunch of debris swirling around in a circle.
People living on Beckenham Way in Johnson County ran for cover as this tornado blew right past them.
All the roof lifted up and all the nail pops.
John Keith just got up from his recliner in time as walls and windows started coming down around him.
It was overwhelming to see your house and see the outside and know that you were just sitting there and you could have been dead.
Keith says he shut the bathroom door as he started to see his roof being lifted up. You can tell where it's broken apart from the rest of the house. He hid in the bathroom for about 5 minutes.
You could hear the house coming apart. It was a nightmare.
Just a few houses down, Bill LaFata ran inside from his garage when he saw the tornado coming.
I heard something hit the house, so I knew it was right here. But I didn't know it was this bad.
This was the tornado that came right by their homes. Officials say it cut through roughly 3 miles of Johnson County, damaging more than 75 homes, but thankfully, no injuries have been reported. Keith says that's what's really important.
Things can be replaced. The human, they cannot.
Law enforcement is going to be out tonight, keeping an eye on people's homes. There is a curfew for the affected area from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Officials are asking anyone who wants to just come out and take a look to stay at home and let them work. Reporting here in Johnson County, Eric Graves, CBS 4 News.
All right, important information there, Eric. Thank you. The debris from the storms around Johnson County has caused a lot of issues for first responders, as Eric just alerted to, as they try to clear the roads there. To aid in the recovery efforts, crews have shut down quite a few roads around the county in some of the hardest hit areas. And as Eric just said, they have instituted a curfew that is in effect right now. You can find a full list of the road closures and stay up to date with the latest information. That's all on CBS4Indy.com. Well, another area hit hard by those likely tornadoes in Johnson County is near Center Grove. Soon after the storms blew through, we started getting pictures and videos from the area, including some of these pictures showing damage near the high school. But as CBS 4's Kaylee Schuyler shows us tonight, that's just the beginning of it.
Here at Travis Road and Millenix Road, homeowners are trying to wrap their minds about what to do next after a tornado came through in a flash and left this damage that you can see here behind me. Some are left with just fallen trees, while others are left with severe roof damage. But one homeowner is able to make jokes through it all.
You really don't feel like it's going to hit super close to home until all of a sudden you look out your back door and all of a sudden you see a tornado coming toward the ground.
Dylan Reeder talks through the exact moments when he realized a tornado was headed directly toward his home in Greenwood. He says he was holding his baby and asked his wife to move their grill because it had been thrown into their home in a previous tornado.
She was moving the grill. We heard our neighbor kind of scream, turn around and looked, and yeah, at that point the tornado had touched down in our community.
Even with the minor damage to their home, Reeder and his wife decided to go out and help others in need across town.
I signed on this house a year ago, and tomorrow's my birthday, and this makes sense.
Reeder pulled up to Adam Stoner's home. He and his wife had to dive for cover when the tornado busted open the doors of their house.
Everyone's safe, and it's just stuff.
Even standing among the damage, Stoner is able to find humor in the devastation.
We're going to paint this house black, right?
Yeah, it's the death of it.
Yeah. It's a funeral today, so the house will be turning black.
But he does have a warning for Hoosiers.
Please be aware and take it seriously, not like how we did, and have precautions, because it's a movie, man. It really is. It comes out of nowhere, and then all of our neighbors are in peril, and it's rough.
We'll make sure to keep you updated in the days to come about what the next steps are to recovery in this community. In Johnson County, Kaylee Schuyler, CBS 4 News.
Kaylee, thank you. Still amazing that no injuries have been reported so far from these tornadoes. Well, as a result of the damage near the Center Grove High School, Center Grove Schools has sent out resources to help families in that area. They're recommending how to discuss tornadoes with children, as well as offering links to resources from the Red Cross for any physical needs. You can find that information on the Center Grove Schools website. Well, there was also a report of a tornado in southwest Monroe County. Some of these pictures that you see here were sent to us by local agencies down there showing the damage. The fire department down there confirms about 10 structures were damaged, several trees downed. There are no report of injuries, similar to Johnson County. The National Weather Service is going to be out there tomorrow to survey that damage. We have also learned that just a couple of counties away from Monroe, a person did die in a tornado that touched down there. Local officials confirmed that it happened in Martin County. The emergency management director there tells us a rural home was hit while 2 people were inside of it. Rescuers arrived. They found 1 person dead at that home. The second person was injured. Officials described the home as, quote, leveled. Many roads in the area remain impassable. Our thoughts are with that family there. We've also heard of some damage in Shelby County from the severe thunderstorms. The Shelby County Emergency Management Agency has confirmed to CBS 4 that multiple power lines were downed and several dozen trees uprooted today. One of those trees even went into a home in Fairland. That happened along East Main Street in that small town. We're working to learn more about the cleanup efforts in that area. Well, another part of today's weather story was the hail. There were dozens of reports of it from this afternoon's storms. This picture you see here from Mechanicsburg, you can see the hail fits in that entire person's hand there. Here's some of the hail that fell in Kirkland. That's about 10 minutes away from Mechanicsburg. It's about the size of half a dollar bill. It's just extraordinary. And then in Greenwood, there was hail the size of ping pong balls. Just amazing. Power outages also continue to be a major issue across Indiana due to the storms that blew through. Right now, Duke Energy has over 14,000 customers in the dark statewide, with close to 2,000 in Johnson County alone. Johnson County REMC says they also have a good number of customers without power, over 2,700 at the moment. AES Indiana says there is not much in the way of outages right now for their customers. Officials say outages in Johnson County could continue for several days due to blocked roads from debris. Well, more weather coverage still to come here on the news at 11. For a wrap up of road closures, pictures, and a whole lot more, you can go to CBS4Indy.com.